Here is Leia at that event from 412 Food Rescue, where we did have Nisha Blackwell talk. I had been trying to get her to come and talk to my students, and then at this time, I quit my job. And I was like, oh, I hate teaching. Actually, I love teaching, but I hate higher ed. So I was like, I'm done with this. But I was really happy to get Nisha to finally come and do a 6x8 instead. So Nisha, are you there?
I am here and I'm going to share my screen because I recorded my presentation just in case anything happened. So I'm going to press play. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
All right. Can everyone see that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nisha Blackwell, founder and CEO of Non-Slam Bow Ties. We are a sustainable fashion brand that makes handmade bow ties out of repurposed and reclaimed fabrics and materials, and have to date rescued 6,000 pounds of material waste from entering landfills, as well as have trained and hired and recruited 50 women, taught them how to sew, and 25 of them actually have come on to become work from home sewists in our social network. I am here today. I first just want to say thank you to Casey and to my peer artists who are here this evening for inspiring me every day and for creating this platform and space for me to showcase some of the journey. 5 minutes goes fast, so I kind of want to jump into it. I wanted to start by saying that it was really tough to think about our journey in a 5-minute time frame, but this is great. This made me pare it down because I can get very long-winded sometimes. So I just wanted to start by saying that when I got the word fruition, it gave me that sense of like, wow, we've come a really long way. Like, how do I go? I can go in any direction. So I decided to go into my archives and look at photos over the past couple years, the past going on 7 years of entrepreneurship, and anything that gave me a reaction, I just downloaded it and made it a part of a extremely comprehensive slideshow that I will not have time to showcase the whole thing. I do want to show a visual story this evening, so I'm not going to do a ton of talking. I do want to share a little bit of story behind this photo here, because this photo is where I got the name Knots Land. Knots Land was originally called Have Nots. Have Nots really came from this idea of growing up in Homewood and being a walking bridge apart from an affluent community that I would continuously, walk back and forth to the co-op when I was younger and walk back and forth to Westinghouse Park, and realizing the first times of capitalism and disinvestment and gentrification and all of those things. So the name Have Nots came from a feeling of what I was feeling at that moment. I pitched to get into a startup accelerator and got some seed funding. Thank goodness. It helped us qualify to apply for an LLC. One of the first things that my mentor said is that someone already has the name Have Nots. I gave myself a couple of days. It was really hard because I was in love with that name. I just knew it was us. This is who we are. This is who we're coming into the world with. But then I started to think to myself, like, okay, this was 4th of July. I was at my grandmother's house, who I would visit frequently. We would watch fireworks from this location on her hill where her housing project was. And literally, I went over there on the 4th of July of 2015, and I looked across and I said, what are we doing right now? Like, I need to come up with a name, and what is happening in Knots Land? We're about to get some funding. We're about to become an LLC. So really, it feels like we're going from the have-nots to the land of the nots. And that's how Knots Land was born. Some of our older folks will say Knots Landing, and I had learned way later about Knots Landing, and I love that, that's a connection that people have, but it definitely came from this idea of the land of the knots. Like, we weren't have-nots anymore. We had abundance, and we were going to walk into that abundance. This next image here is 2 different images, actually. This is where I was in my home in 2015, starting where I was with what I had. I mean, you see this was a corner with an ironing board, a sewing machine sitting on top of that ironing board. I had nails, I had fabric hanging on nails, and that's where I started my little tiny business. It's incredible to see.
I don't know what happened.
This idea of the land of the knots, like we weren't have knots anymore. We started my little tiny business. It's incredible to see.
It keeps buzzing for
I
some
think it might be your internet connection, Nisha. I'm sorry. Oh.
reason.
No, I have it. Do you want me to try to finish it out from my end?
Yes, please.
All right. If
Thank
you, yeah, you stop sharing your screen, I'll switch over to mine. And I
Sorry
think
about that.
No, it's not your fault. Internet. It's nice that we've only had 2 technical difficulties. All right, can I start from here?
Yeah.
Years, some collaborations, some fashion shows, our first professional photographs. This is an exhibition at the Carnegie Museum called Locally Sourced. If you have a chance, please go see it. This is where I see the brand and the future. And this slide is dedicated to all of my aunties and people in my life, teachers, many mothers. My biological mother is here. My foster mother is here. My second foster mother is here. And then there's little me. Thank you so much for taking time to sit and to listen and to take that short journey with me. And please follow us on all the socials to continue to follow the journey and see it unfold. Thank you.
Thank you, Nisha. How can we continue to support you?
Yeah. So again, follow us, follow the journey. And as you follow my journey, just continue to, if you are shopping, shop Black, shop handmade, shop local. It really, really makes a difference, and it makes dreams. As you can see, the beginning to now, it has supported my dreams and many others who are building dreams alongside me.
Oh, fantastic. I will point out I have my Knots Land bow tie that I just got the newest release, these long bow ties, which I love and have been waiting for. I was stalking them on your Instagram. And
That is the future.
Love it. I love it. I think I wrote in your survey, it's so hard to find the right sort of androgynous wear sometimes. And this is the kind of thing I'm so pumped to have it. So thank you for making this beautiful work.
Thank you for rocking it.